Diagnosing pulsating brakes on a 2008 B200. Just in case some want to do this and double check. This is how I attach a dial indicator with a magnetic base. There's a part of the knuckle or suspension that you can mount the base over there on. I've been getting vibrating brakes, not under all brake pressures, but under, let's say, light to moderate braking, and it's really annoying. So I attached a dial indicator gauge. Right now I placed it around the center of the surface, but you should also put it a little bit closer to the edge also. But right now I'm doing a second test, so I moved the dial indicator a little bit. So I would put the dial indicator around there. And basically it looks like there's minimal runout, maybe a thou, 1/1000th of an inch. As I rotate the disc, just trying to see if the vibrating brakes, the pulsating brakes, are on this corner, and if so, if it's because of a warped rotor, which is basically rotor runout. But it looks like, at least on the outside, it's a very minimal. So what I'm gonna do later is basically put the dial indicator on the inside, just to double check that there's also no runout on the inside. So basically, if the vibration was coming from this corner, I would be basically maybe down to questioning the caliper mounting, the sliders, but that's usually not the cause. Usually it's basically runout on the disc. Another option that could cause runout is basically when I take out this rotor, basically by taking out the torque screw, and I pull off the rotor, I'm going to make sure that the inside of this surface is nice and clean, and also the mating surface inside on the hub. And what people sometimes do is they take out the rotor, and actually in this case it doesn't really work because of this locating bolt. But sometimes when you don't have the locating bolt, sometimes you can actually remove the rotor and put it back aligned differently. Because usually on some cars you got the studs coming out, and you can take out the rotor, try a different angle, and put the rotor back in onto the hub. But in this case, because you have this locating bolt, and because the wheels actually bolts onto through the rotor into the hub, those threads that you're looking at are actually in the hub, not on the rotor. But on some cars you can reposition the rotor and see if you have less runout or more runout. On this car, basically no.